I served on the ship from 1985 to 1989, and I was in the Navy.
The industrial sounds echoing from the decks of the USS Iowa are not foreign to Mike McIntaggart.
I spent 49.5 months on this ship. Just did my job.
The sight of all hands on deck is how he prefers to think of his former ship.
She's a part of me. She was a big part of my life. I felt like I grew up here, in my early years, in my early 20s, and she taught me a lot.
Today, the retired Navy man is returning the favor. He's among a battalion of volunteers restoring this 70-year-old battleship to its former glory.
She's an American masterpiece is what she is. They don't build them like this anymore.
For decades, this masterpiece was left languishing in the ghost fleet of Sassoon Bay. But in October, a private group called the Pacific Battleship Center won the rights to tow the famous ship to the dockyards of Richmond for restoration.
During the last 6 weeks, we've used over 4,000 gallons of paint and spread that over about 210,000 square feet of surface area.
For the first time in more than 20 years, the ship is again teeming with life. Crews replaced many of its missing parts and reattached its mast. The captain's room, where Franklin Roosevelt once stayed, was restored.
Now people can go on board and see the real thing, and it just won't be a picture in a book.
This Sunday, the Iowa will pull anchor and set out on the final voyage of its storied history. It will be towed to Southern California, where it will become a floating museum in the port of Los Angeles.
This is the last battleship the Navy has. It's the last time you'll see a battleship like this go under the Golden Gate Bridge.
The ship's departure is bittersweet for groups who hope to keep it in the Bay Area. But for McIntaggart, who's going along with the Iowa, it's a chance for others to learn her story.
It's just going to be a great opportunity for Americans to see part of their history of their country.
Joe Rosato Jr., NBC Bay Area News.